But you like Bum Bum?
For some context, yes.
This is the problem with you men. You people say it now that, we don't like BBL, we don't like this song. But some of you will die on that BBL. Victor, who did BBL, came out and said, I want to sell ebook for BBL. People had a problem with it, like, why you go do BBL, then you come and write ebook, you want to gather your money back. You think that, there are people that are not going to pay for this money. But she came out recently that people actually paid for that people just want to pay to hear you tell them they will be fine. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of your favorite podcast, the Hot Potato Podcast. It's Christine here again, and finally we have Martin Osaige.
Peace.
Would you like to tell them what happened to you?
It's a long story. No, we don't have time for that now.
Share your testimony now. Share you have been posting about how God saved your life since.
God has been faithful. He's committed. God is the greatest. You will not understand, but you understand.
Tell them the truth, because today we're talking about fake living, and if you don't tell them the truth now, it means that you're living a fake life.
Now what for you? Now what for you? You say you want my talk about?
Yes, now.
anyways,
it's been a really long week. A lot has happened.
Yeah.
A lot will always happen in Nigeria, but this one was a whole lot. So you guys remember when Ashmusi came out and it was like, she wants to teach people how to make millions. So you have to pay 30-something thousand naira to register. And I don't know how that is making sense, first of all.
Yeah.
You want to teach me how to make over 100 million naira.
And I
just have to pay 30-something thousand naira for it.
Yeah.
And sometimes it baffles me that we still have Nigerians here who trust these influencers so much that they take out their hard-earned money that you suffer to make. You give it to somebody because you feel like the person wants to teach you how to make money. But I think she got called out by Very Dark Man recently, and the issue, they've been having this back. But you like Bum Bum?
For some context, yes.
This is the problem with you men. You people say it now that, we don't like BBL, we don't like this song. But some of you will die on that BBL. Victor, who did BBL, came out and said, I want to sell ebook for BBL. People had a problem with it, like, why you go do BBL, then you come and write ebook, you want to gather your money back. You think that, there are people that are not going to pay for this money. But she came out recently that people actually paid for that people just want to pay to hear you tell them they will be fine.
We got fake cam till we make cam, because I would see everybody will talk.
But I don't think faking it till you make it is entire. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of your favorite podcast, the Hot Potato Podcast. It's Christine here again, and finally we have Martin Osaige.
Peace.
Would you like to tell them what happened to you?
It's a long story. No, we don't have time for that now.
Share your testimony now. Share you have been posting about how God saved your life since.
God has been faithful. He's committed. God is the greatest. You will not understand, but you understand.
Tell them the truth, because today we're talking about fake living, and if you don't tell them the truth now, it means that you're living a fake life.
Now what for you? Now what for you? You say you want my talk about?
Yes, now.
anyways,
it's been a really long week. A lot has happened.
Yeah.
A lot will always happen in Nigeria, but this one was a whole lot. So you guys remember when Ashmusi came out and it was like, she wants to teach people how to make millions. So you have to pay 30-something thousand naira to register. And I don't know how that is making sense, first of all. You want to teach me how to make over 100 million naira. And I just have to pay 30-something thousand naira for it.
Yeah.
And sometimes it baffles me that we still have Nigerians here who trust these influencers so much that they take out their hard-earned money that you suffer to make. You give it to somebody because you feel like the person wants to teach you how to make money. But I think she got called out by Very Dark Man recently, and the issue, they've been having this back and forth and everything. And I even heard though that time that she bought car for a lawyer fan, the car was an audio car. There was no real car.
Wait, I know you're that one. Are you serious?
Now you're hearing it from my mouth.
Allegedly,
I was not here.
New.
Exactly. So sometimes it makes me wonder, do you have to live a fake life to be an influencer in Nigeria?
I think the answer is we already know what it is now. It's something. It's like a tradition. It's a ritual for us now. We guys fake am till we make am. Now we see everybody in the talk.
But I don't think faking it till you make it is entirely a bad thing. But I think we're getting the whole concept wrong. The whole concept of like fake it till you make it. Sometimes it's just like act like who you want to become, like the person you want to become, start acting like that person now. So if you see yourself like, oh, I want to be a CEO, start taking baby steps. You get there are habits you can adopt at this level that you are now, that you feel like, oh, the future you has. You get there are things that you want to see the future you do that you can start doing now. That's why you really like, okay, fake it till you make it. Don't just show up as the real you, because we know like we're trying to be very authentic these days, but sometimes being very authentic is not actually it, especially in certain spaces. There are spaces you go into that just require you to like just feel among. That's the truth. Just blend in, because
tendency of fake life.
No. True. Now it's just like, okay, take for example, you are showing up for a meeting with an influential person, and the real you, the average you on a normal day is the you that will take a bus.
Okay.
You get that will look tattered and battered. Your situation they show for your body. Okay. But now you're choosing like, okay, let me appear better. I'll book a ride. I'll show up better. Let me go and borrow shoes. Look nice. That's like faking it till you make it. But for a good cause. Because you know that people pay attention to your appearance. I think right now it's beginning to look like we don't really understand what that means. And it's becoming very misleading. Because people are doing a whole lot just for that sake of, fake it till I make it.
But the thing is, I feel you should, I feel people are getting the concept wrong. It's supposed to be project what you would want to be. You understand? Before you get there.
Already, and like, oh, you're living this kind of life. I feel like you have that.
I think there was one CEO that does that. If he wanted to give the guy a project of 100 million naira. So it was like he told his PA to go and check the kind of car the guy drove to the place. And it was even saying it was one Corolla Kini. You understand? So they cancelled the project. So it was now like they feel that project you're about to handle is going to be the first project you are going to handle. It's not like they are giving you, you're not like a 50-50 something, you've not done this before. You are using their project to learn and all those kind of things. So we understand that, but it's not when you are now trying to draw the line and making us feel now this is the life you live. Different from the kind of like this is a lifestyle. Lifestyle is different from having building a persona that people will perceive. Now this is a fake lifestyle. You understand? You're going out. We know now we have to take pictures. We have to go. We have to look nice and all that. Not actually faking things. Okay, just imagine you have acne now. Now you now have to start doing the maybe the acne is there are grades. You understand? Maybe you're having the lower days. It's always a good thing to actually use filter. Then you now start using the telling people that this is my house or this is. It was one thing that happened one time. I don't know if you understand, if you heard of it. When one girl was always going to one gate, telling them that this is my house. That at the end of the day they started. I feel that is how should I? What's this word for it? I think it's
what people want to see.
It is not.
Because if you see people on the internet show up like the way they are with their bare face, their acne and everything, you go under the comment section and then you see people commenting like, oh my god, your skin is this, your skin is that. But when they show up better, like with filter and everything, people like that. People even start asking, what is your skincare routine? I want to be like you. I want my skin to be like you. So I think that is what people want to see. Because we're living in the era of social media where like people believe what they see. Basically, I think if I see someone now, if you don't tell me that this thing is not this person's life, just by me seeing it already and like, you're living this kind of life, I feel like you have that. Do you get? Right. And I think sometimes we Nigerians were also very greedy, and that's why we end up falling into these traps, because by now you think that Nigerians learned our lessons. People, they continue to do it. Okay, there was a case of papaya. Do you get collecting money from people? I think a few months ago, or was it last year? And they paid for the class. There was no class. They didn't get anything from it. I think they paid 200 or something thousand. Okay, now this year Ashmusi came, the same thing, and you people still paid. We had Victoria, who did BBL, came out and said, I want to sell ebook for BBL. You are not a doctor. And then the place you did the surgery, the fee for consultation is 30K. You are selling your ebook for 40K, and people still paid. Now people had a problem with it, like, oh, why you go do BBA, then you come and write ebook, you want to gather your money back. You think that, okay, there are people that are not going to pay for this money. But she came out recently people on this person's podcast, Jay On Air, and she said that people actually paid for that people just want to pay to hear you tell them they will be fine. Which is crazy. Why not just carry that money, go and pay? Like the place they are doing the study, go and give it to the doctor. Let them tell you how it's going to be done.
This whole social media is a concept of where people want to they want people to validate them for. Just imagine I'm going somewhere and I'm paying money first to tell me that I'm okay. I have a mirror at home. I'm like, man, like what
no, I think when she said, oh, people want to pay money just for you to tell them you'll be fine, it's not like, oh, they're not fine physically. It's just for you to let them know that the process is going to be fine. It's going to go well. Do you get? Oh, because I survived it, then you are going to survive it.
Oh, you mean about BBL and all that?
Yes. So she said that people will pay money for you to just tell them you are going to be fine.
That's crazy.
And I feel like it's crazy. I mean, if somebody that is not a medical doctor or a medical practitioner can tell me, oh, you'll be fine, what now stops me from going to the medical practitioner like himself and then paying that money and then they walk me through the process? But instead you want to pay a TikTok influencer.
It's giving user generated content. Like you go do BBL, you gotta tell people
crazy stuff. Like after your BBL, you're just like, oh, I now have an ebook. How I did my BBL, how you are going to survive your BBL.
This is user generated content.
And I think like, oh, there are levels to this, because the fake life that we're experiencing in Benin is so different from the fake life that is in Lagos. I feel like their own is on the high side. Because what? I think recently there was this car dealer that came out to talk about how somebody reached out to her that he wanted to get a car for his wife or his girlfriend or something, and she was excited. I want to come and buy a car from me now, sent pictures and everything. The girl said she liked the car, and then they were like, oh, you need to get balloons, flowers and everything, buy champagne, and then the girl started taking pictures with the car. They've not even paid. At the end of the day, the guy ended up scamming the girl. Do you get of her hard-earned money, and there was no car. It was all a lie. And the girl, she has already posted, she already put it out there that my man got me a car.
But we go call that one fake life now. People will see and we don't consider the car anymore.
It's fake life too. I mean, you've not paid for a car. You're saying you have bought car.
I think she was just looking into the future.
Okay, let's now even talk about the Frances, the influencer, who got a car. I think it was last year she got the car. And then she made this whole vlog talking about how God told her it was time to get a car, that how she prayed for it and everything. She walked us through the whole process. Only for us to find out this year that it was her man that bought that car. Now, it was not even a new car. It's just like, oh, the man don't they drive and sing. It's just like, okay, it's time for me to just give this car to my babe. And then you have to stress yourself. Take it to the car dealer shop, then do all this plenty serere, put balloons on top again. Now take a whole picture and tell us that God told you that it was time for you to get a car.
Okay,
why on a life stress?
I think it's a delivery, but I'll do the same though.
You do the same thing?
No, I don't see it as fake life though, but I think maybe a delivery of exaggerating the whole thing.
That is fake living.
Wait. I'm not a woman. Okay. If I was a woman and my husband gets, shit, that doesn't sound right. If I give my if I give my wife my car and she does the whole pimping thing and she says it's time to get a car, blah blah blah, and this and that, I feel it's how she wants to deliver it. But when she's now over exaggerating the fact that, oh, I went to the dealer shop,
I don't think it's okay for your man to get you a car and then you do a whole video, take the car back to the dealer shop, do all this plenty ceremony and tell us that it's God that told you to get a car. See, I like it when people appreciate other people. If my man gets me a car, I am going to say that my man got me a car. Nobody's going to beat me.
I understand that perspective of where you're coming from. But the thing is, people with their ways. You understand? People with their ways. I feel maybe there was a discussion because the husband obviously would see it and maybe he's cool with that.
The boyfriend.
boyfriend. Now you talk husband since so.
I said boyfriend.
Boyfriend, okay. Maybe the boyfriend, saw the whole thing. It was cool with it, and it was like, okay, see, it's you were the one that bought the car. Maybe there is a reason to that. We don't know.
I think even though it was your husband that told you that, or your man told you that, I think as a person, you should have personal values. You should have principles that you live by. I don't think if you are saying you're an influencer, do you get that means you have influence over other people.
Yeah.
There are things that you put out there, and people will want to replicate because you have influence over them. There are people who look up to you. You should be able to see yourself in the positive light. I think this is something a lot of influencers in Nigeria don't consider. They actually don't have the interest of their audience at heart. They don't even mean well for them. So they would do anything, do you get, even though it's going to harm them, they really don't care as long as they're getting their money. I was watching a video of Kasinat recently, and he was talking about how not all money are good money, how he rejected a certain amount of money because I think it was associated with gambling and stuff like that. And someone said, Shey you see now, this is an influencer that actually means well for other people, but it can never be Nigeria influencers. They will collect the money. Okay, let's even now talk about Apricot Doctor. We all know him, like he was, I think at a point, I think now I don't see his videos that much anymore because people don't post it that much anymore because compared to before.
He's on YouTube now. I don't
It's on YouTube, but compared to before, like you see a video of Apricot Doctor and it's everywhere. Like people are reposting and everything. But now it's almost like he doesn't really exist because now people no longer see him as that person that means well for us. Because at the point it felt like, oh, this person really cares about us. You are coming out to tell us how to live healthy, how to live a better life, and you be better. But now seeing you associated with something that a lot of people consider not to be good for us, especially as Africans, I mean, how? Does this mean that we are always ready to trade our values for money?
I feel...
Because I feel like I feel bad every time I see people build their reputation to a certain level and then they just ruin it in a matter of seconds because of money level, power. People do that. But the thing again, I wouldn't want to digress into that because it's a lot. It just depends on the situations you see yourself in. People can actually digress in those type of aspects. But I feel in the Apricot Doctor's perspective, you understand, I don't know him, so I feel he has his reasons to want to indulge in who he indulged in. You understand? But people seeing him, I still see him as a thought leader in the medical aspects. You understand? He has a lot of insight that I would actually want to enrich. But because of the association of who he was with and who he was not, it now makes him feel like he's being demeaning the fact that of our well-being when he is a medical doctor. Is a medical doctor? Yes,
he's a medical doctor, which is supposed to be positive on our well-being. But now to go back to the fake life.
Yes.
Have anyone actually asked you this question? Would you want to have it so you show it, or you want to have it because you want it?
I want to have it because I want it.
You want to have it because you want it.
Yeah.
Have you ever had something that you would want to, like, okay, just because of the concept of everybody having it, then you just want to have it and post it and do all other things? Like, what was this lady's Ikechi Blessing? When she was doing you see that picture?
I saw the picture. But I think I have a problem with the person that took that picture because that's invading another person's privacy. Because you can't just say, I feel like these days we've normalized a lot of nonsense. Do you get? We take pictures of people without their consent and then we post it. We make videos of people and we post it just like that. It's not supposed to be that way. And I don't know, but I think you can actually be sued for something like that. Imagine seeing me in the market and then you take a picture of me without me knowing. You did not even tag me, Do you get? You did not tag me. That I saw this person in the market today. You not tagged me. You not put my name there. You took the picture, made a comment about it, posted on social media. Now imagine being at home. You go back from the gym and you're like, the gym was so good today, and then you are seeing yourself on the internet. You are trending.
You were just lucky. You were just lucky to be trending. You are just lucky.
Lucky to be trending in that way.
It's freedom of expressions and freedom of whatever the guy did, but I don't think he will be sued.
Nah, it's legal. I think
it could be a blogger.
No, maybe not in Nigeria, but outside Nigeria, I think yes, you can be sued for something legal. Like that. Yeah.
Justin Bieber has been taking some pictures, even with the press and all that. The only thing he can't even hit them. The only thing he will say is, "Please leave me alone." We only beg them to leave him alone. Celebrities are being captured everywhere. Okay, why are they not suing the people that took the pictures?
This one, you took a picture of somebody.
The person is an influencer.
This person was not looking like the way she presents herself on social media.
You know. So you've said it. You said it.
I didn't say that.
You said the person does not look. So he might be taking the picture because he saw an influencer, and you are looking at it from.
It's normal for people to look different from the way they appear.
Oh, it's normal. You see, I think you get tendency.
It's normal. I mean, on social media, you just want to appear nicer, good postures and everything, showing off your body and all of that. But then in real life, I mean, you are at the gym now. You're going to be posing at the gym, and maybe she just.
Yes, you can post at the gym. People are gym influencers.
Posing,
people are fitness. But the thing is, it was very dark man made me love.
I think it was a whole lot because I mean I would not want someone. I think sometimes when you are not in the person's position, you feel like it's really not a big deal. But when you put yourself in that person's shoes and just you like, okay, what if it was me?
Let me be very honest with you. When I saw that picture, I never knew who Ikechi Blessing was. Okay. I saw that picture on X. You understand? The person looked fine to me. I saw someone working hard to become who the person wants to be. But going to the Instagram and I was like, bro, you already got there. You're already back. Like you went to the moon and back, like you were there. And now you're back. And you got there. I was like, because I had two phones. I was on the X and I was on Instagram. I was like, okay, this is you now. This is who you want to become, but you're already there. And this is you and you're already like, what the hell? This was crazy. This was crazy. I've never said anything that was, you know the way the thing had step.
Now you are body shaming.
I am not. See, please, I am not.
You are body shaming.
I feel, I'm sorry if I was. I'm sorry if I seem like, but what I'm saying is, don't make yourself different from who you really are. Because they will say, you can't, your attitude is like a smoke. They will see you anywhere.
Okay.
You understand? There's no matter how you try to cover up your attitude, your character, it will come out. And
so we're not talking about attitude and character. We're talking about physical appearance here.
I'm just as an instance here.
Yeah.
It will disgrace you when it comes out. When your real self comes out. When the person you're trying to mold up on social media, you're not like, I want to be the perfect person, using Photoshop, removing your acne, giving yourself one line, all this jawline for guys and all that.
And I do think like this whole concept of loving yourself, we say it a lot, but not everybody actually loves themselves. Like a lot of people, there are people who preach about self-love, but they actually don't have self-love. They don't actually like them. That's why you see like people want to do a whole lot. People want to like get their body done. There's a particular influencer I follow, and to me, she looked like really perfect. Like you have that body. Do you get what else you want? I don't understand. Who do you want to look like? And then I felt like she used to always talk about self-love, and in my head I'm like, oh, you must really love yourself.
Yeah.
And then last week I discovered that she just did a BBL.
Like what?
Why?
Actually, sometimes you
already looks really good. Like you were already looking so good. Like there are people who were like, oh, I want to have your body, and then you are not okay. I feel like as human beings here, I know they say, oh, we're never satisfied, but this generation. I don't even think there's satisfaction in our dictionary anymore because you already have a body that is banging. It's nice, it's natural, and then you feel like, okay, you want more. I don't know why you people want more. I don't know who is telling you people that, oh, you need to have a fat ass that is this big to be okay. And it could be like, oh, maybe it's what you want. Maybe you're not trying to do it to get any form of attention or anything. But I think at a point you need to just sit back and look at yourself in the mirror and appreciate yourself.
But I'm not a misogynist, yeah. But aside the fact that we want to like we always do this fake life in the monetary aspect, like become who you are, dress up the way you're not, although you have the clothes, or do the fake life and all that. Yeah. What do you ladies find in changing some parts of your body? Like what do you...
People do it for personal satisfaction.
Personal satisfaction?
Yeah.
I feel that's attention seeking.
You don't have big bum, you want to have big bum.
That's attention seeking.
No, I don't think everybody's doing it because of men. I don't think they are doing it because of men. I think sometimes you just like
it doesn't have to be a man. Wait. Let me talk. Let me talk. It doesn't have to. You don't have to look for satisfaction or attention from a man. It might be from your other pair. Maybe the person did it, and I just want to do it. So women even men do same thing about being all these muscles and all that, and you can't go to the gym. Men do it too.
Are you saying it because you don't?
I'm not saying because if I want to, I know how to get it.
Okay.
You go to the gym, you work for it. Some people they just go and add fat where fat not supposed to. You will not look like apple with that stick. Some people don't, you get the way they, even the figure 8 will not be figure 18.
But there's bum bum. Is there or is there no bum bum?
Would you call that?
There's bum bum.
When it's not appropriately proportioned.
Can you or can you not grab it?
When it's not appropriately proportioned.
But there is bum bum.
You get the way.
Yes or no?
Blood of Jesus.
There is bum bum. I feel like sometimes this is the problem with you men. You people say it now that we don't like BBL, we don't like this one. But some of you will die on that BBL.
Okay, I think you just met one that won't. Yes.
I bet a couple of them. Yes.
I don't fancy it. No, serious, I don't.
Okay. I take your word for it.
No,
but
serious, I don't. No, to be very honest, I'm there's no expression.
But you like bum bum?
For some context, yes. But I don't feel being fake or let me say not authentic freaks me.
Oh.
You understand? I don't think it freaks me. I don't know. I'm not trying to. Say until you don't get money before you feel they draw principles.
I was going to say
before you
that.
feel they draw morale or whatever. You understand? But I think I've understood myself to an extent that if I want to live a life, I prefer it to be honest. You understand? I know I have some lapses that I'm not being honest, and I would love to do better. But if I want to live a life, I would love it to be honest, and anybody around me should be honest. For me, if I want to get anyone around me, is to be real. You understand? It's not about building morals. I know I haven't gotten where I want to be yet, but you understand? But there's something about me. I know you want to fake it before you make it, but people call it the regalia of packaging. I prefer to be real. There was a time I always loved to be famous. You understand? They ask me questions most times. I say I just want to be famous. I want to be an influencer. I will get the money through influencing. You understand? I got there.
Okay.
I didn't like it. I was living a fake life. I should be very. I'm very serious. I was
confession.
I was living a fake life. To be very honest, people were seeing me in a pedestal. I was, but financially I wasn't. Giving me depression and making me do things, live up to things I do not want to live up to. Then I reverted and thought to myself, it's better I get the money, and no one knows me. Then I can walk on the road freely. Even if I don't know if you understand. Like there is you won't know until you get there.
And intentionally, because you feel like, I need to take time out to figure out it. It also boils down to your personality. I think some of us, we wear a mask, walk around with it every single day. We're not who we say we are. We are not okay with the life we say we are okay with. We're not okay with our body. You're not okay with your face, but you just put it out there and be like, I'm fine. You're wearing that mask and you're like, I'm fine, I'm okay. And the whole time you are sad. Like you cry yourself to sleep. And you wake up hating yourself every single day, hating your reality. But I think sometimes, some people don't even know, because not until recently, I didn't know I had a problem receiving compliments. Someone had to point it out, like, you actually don't know how to receive compliments because you feel like the person is lying. Someone had to point it out to me, but the whole time I felt like, oh, this is something I know how to do. I'm okay. When you tell me like, oh, you are looking good today, I say, oh, thank you. But the whole time I don't know how to receive compliment. Like I overthink it even when you're no longer there. Do you get?
Yeah.
And I feel like at some point here, you have to come to that point where you be okay with your reality. Now, I always have this, I feel like right now I have this belief of, your reality is not your future. That's what some people do not understand. It's okay to be where you are right now.
Yeah.
And it does not mean you are not going to get there. You are going to get there.
Yeah.
Do you get? As long as you are alive, you are growing, there's always going to be growth. It's when you pause yourself and you be like, oh, I don't want to do anything. I feel like I hate this concept of people saying, I'm taking time out to find myself. I don't like it. Don't take time out to find yourself because finding yourself comes with making progress.
Exactly.
Do you get? And in the famous word of Victor Zariano, if he's going to see this, he will always say, you find purpose in the chaos. Clarity comes in the chaos. Just be living like that. Exactly. Find something. Like instead of pausing your life, I feel like we're so obsessed with, sometimes we just put ourselves on hold and we'll be like, oh, I'm healing. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You're not healing. You're missing out because the world will continue moving and then you'll be the one that is being left behind and not doing anything. Do you get? It's okay to have flaws. It's okay not to be where you want to be yet. But as long as you're moving and you're not like snoozing, you're not like being behind intentionally because you feel like, oh, I need to take time out to figure it out, to know the next step to take. Just continue moving. You find purpose in motion so and be able to get there. And I feel like at this point, you need to get to that point of loving yourself. First of all, you just need to get to that point of loving who you are. And it's not something that happens overnight. You have to...
It's progressive.
So now, when you say love yourself, yes, it's okay to love the person you are now, and it's also okay to make changes. I'm a big fan of making changes. Do you get? If you feel like there's something you're not okay with about your body, and you feel like something can be done about it for your personal satisfaction, do it.
Yeah.
Do you get? It's better than you faking it and making it look like you are okay with it when you are truly not okay with it. There was a point here, I have body hair. And growing up, people used to be like, oh, if you take out your body hair, it will go again, and it's now going to be like more. And I hated it. But for some reason, I used to always say to myself, oh, it's okay with it. Even when I go out and people are saying, oh, it's just hair. Until I realized that I was lying to myself the whole time. I actually don't like it. So one day, I decided to take it out. And then it grew back, but it wasn't even more. Do you get it? I was like, okay. So I can actually take this out.
You were living on the validation of others.
Do you understand? Now I'm living my truth. Okay, I have body hair, but I can take it out. Do you get? I can make that change about my body and take that hair out. So if you know that you cannot be fully satisfied with the person you are now, please take the step to make changes and be okay and get to that point where you are satisfied with you. Because there's nothing as good as loving yourself. Do you get? Loving yourself genuinely, because when you go to bed, even when, yes, it's okay if other people likes you, but when you go back home, are you okay with who you are? After living this plenty fake life and lying to the whole world that you are this, you are that, are you okay with the person that you are? If you go back in your alone time, do you feel good with yourself? That should be the question you should ask yourself every single day. And I know you want to buy that course again now from that Twitter influencer. You want to pay 30-something thousand to earn 100 million naira. Let me tell you, there's no way you will use 30-something thousand to make 100 million naira.
At all.
Even Sportybet will not agree to give you the money. Do you understand? I think at this point, you guys need to be very honest with yourself and stop being greedy.
Yeah. And again, I see social media is now saturated with the old fake life, but it starts with
It has always been there. That's the truth.
But,
it's just like,
but the thing is,
social media is making it more obvious. I think there's nothing that we're seeing now that has never been there. Even in the time of our parents, the time before that, it has always been there. You see your parents talk about like this person that if you have conversation with your parents a lot, they will always say about this person that whenever the person is coming, they'll be like, now lie, this person just the lie. There's always that person, but it's just that now we have social media and it's more pronounced. We're seeing it more, and it feels like, oh, it's new. It's not new. Fake life has been there. There are people that will buy car, that will drive their friend's car. They will lie to you that it's their car.
Let's not even talk about the now everybody wants to be an influencer. Everybody wants to be a creator. But there's just one word I want to tell you for you to move on is if you are not ready to be hated, I don't think you should bring yourself out there, because people now, if you feel because when I bring my real self out there, I'll be hated.
Yeah.
You understand? When you love yourself enough to know that other people's perspective or validation does not matter to you.
Yeah.
You understand? People now start buying followers.
In as much as I don't like
just because you want
in as
to,
much as I don't like me, I feel like I love his confidence. So there was a podcast. He was on this person's podcast recently, Jay on Air, and he talked about how creators like to play safe.
Yeah.
Do you get? We don't want to be hated. We don't want to face backlash or anything. So we don't actually get the best out of it. And I feel like that is absolutely true, because there are so many of us who are trying to play too safe in life.
Exactly.
We don't want to do something that people will question.
Exactly.
We don't want to go outside of the norm. We don't want to just do you. Be like Opeyemi. I don't like him, but honestly, yeah, I like that part of him.
honestly, to be very honest, yeah. The thing is, we crave validation from others. That is the point. That's the key point of the whole thing, of this fake life. We want people to see us in the way we want them to see us. You understand?
Yeah.
Or where we are, or where we want to be, not knowing we're already on a progressive motion to getting there. You understand? Just imagine now, just the way we are now. We've started buying validation, not even waiting for people to validate us. How do you buy validation? People are not buying comments. People are buying likes on social media just to show them that, yes, I am loved. That's crazy, man. That's like, how would you, just like when someone dies now, you start calling people to cry for you.
That shit, I never understand the concept of that.
You understand? Like, you want to show people now that
if you can't cry for your loved one that is late, bury the person like that.
To be very honest, please, let's stop that. It starts with you. Let's stop that all saturated fake life thing. Do not seek other people's validation to direct you on how you should live your life. You understand?
Word.
It is a whole lot.
Martin is in the mood to preach today.
No, honestly,
yeah, beginning to sounding like a TikTok motivational speaker.
People are being all I want to be this, I want to be that. Take your time. It's progressive. Life is progressive.
And if you cannot take your time, you feel like you want to fly. You make the mistake and cry.
Don't mind
and
that.
You learn your lesson.
Exactly, you will learn your lesson.
Experience is the best teacher. So if you feel like we're lying, you don't want to crawl before you walk.
Like, what the
Please
hell?
run. Well, after running, you hit your head and then you realize that, okay, yes, you made a mistake.
Honestly, if we want to give our opinions right here, it's not going to be enough for you to make your decision in your life.
At the end of the day, it is your choice, your life.
It's your choice.
Always make sure you make the best decision for yourself.
Always.
And yeah, don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms. You see this one? It is not even a matter of your choice. It is my choice for you. I'm making the decision for you. Follow us on all our social media platforms and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on the notification bell so you'll be notified every time we post a video.
And if you want to multitask, you just want to be listening to us, we're on Spotify. Yeah, we're on Spotify.
And it's hot potato, baby.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.